the moment that so many of their fans has been waiting for has
finally
arrived.
After 2 years away, and with a new single out this week and a new album on the way as well, the mighty Mcfly are back.
And Danny, Dougie, Harry and Tom join us now. I love
That was a lovely intro.
Did you like that?
Yeah.
I'm slightly disappointed you're all clothed because you've been doing lots of naked things recently. Well, every magazine we open, they've got no clothes on.
After me. It's too early. It's too early.
Look at that one. That's attitude. You've done it in there.
And also, Harry, you got into all sorts of trouble for the video and for the new single.
Yeah, I did.
And this has had to be recut and edited because you've hardly got any clothes on in that either.
It was hot. It was really hot when we were filming, so I had to take my
That's
clothes
often
off.
the best way, isn't it, really? And you know the people around you, everything's okay. And then, of course, it then got banned and you have had to recut the thing.
It was a little naughty.
So, I suppose you've got to say, well, where the hell have you been?
Everywhere. We haven't. We've been touring, and when we haven't been on tour, we've been in the studio. So we've been, the last album we toured in South America and Europe, into Australia and Japan, sort of all over the place. And then we started recording the album in Australia and basically scrapped the songs we did out there and started again.
And you did that because you were like, oh, this is the same safe Mcfly sound.
And I think we just felt like, you know, we've been a band for 7 years now. It's our 5th album. We just felt like now is the time when we want to progress and, you know, really challenge ourselves and move on. I think, you know, all the acts that we sort of look up to and all the greatest acts in history have been the ones that, you know, do push themselves and always do progress.
And also, 7 years, you've changed so much. I mean, when you look back at 5 Colours in a Hay, you were children yourselves then almost. So you've grown up so much. So it makes sense that your sound would, I guess.
So what has it turned into?
Well, we've been experimenting a bit. We've worked with, you know, some people that you wouldn't know, you know, necessarily put us with. A guy called Dallas Austin has produced most of the album, and it was amazing working with him because we were referencing acts like Prince and Michael Jackson and Madonna, and he's actually worked, you know, with those acts. So it was, you know, it was amazing getting to work with him, and he really got the kind of vision of what we wanted to do. And also Ty Cruz has done a couple of songs on the album as well. So.
And your fans are always very important to you, aren't they? They have been right from the beginning, and I know that you're sort of venturing into something now that gives fans real access to you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've been incredibly lucky to have such loyal fans, you know, that have stuck with us over the years, and that kind of led us 2 years ago into, you know, trying to find a way to kind of reward, you know, the fans who are the most loyal. And we've been building this super site, which is, we'll call it a super site. It's kind of more than a website, and it's literally taken 2 years to build because there isn't any websites like it. Like there isn't a model that we could follow. It's this kind of brand new model for a site, and it's basically where we're going to be releasing all of our content, so our albums, our singles, our music, our videos. Everything to do with Mcfly will be released exclusively.
It's a pay site.
Super site. It's a subscription site. Yeah.
And so is that where you get your albums from? If you were a fan, you download your album.
Yeah, it will be released through the site.
So I suppose really the record company will be watching this quite carefully because that is in a way attempting to combat the illegal downloading, the pirating. So okay, let's make it all available. Here's everything for you, and then you won't have to go and get it illegally elsewhere.
Yeah, so I think, you know, so many bands, you know, you have to worry about, you know, things getting leaked on the internet, you know, early, and, you know, people, you know, legally downloading, and rather than fighting it, you kind of have to embrace it, we felt, and, you know, us be the ones that leak everything to the
Do you ever worry, though, and I'm just thinking here, if you've got a site up and running like this, and, you know, it's a subscription site, so you've got to constantly keep filling it with content and things that are going on in your life, so you're literally going to be giving out everything that you do. Do you not worry that you might then sort of, what happens to the personal stuff? Are you going to have to give that out too? Because you are quite private when it comes to things like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, we're so close to our fans and they're such an important part of our lives and our career, and we're really excited at the prospect of sharing things with them. I mean, they, you know, ever since Twitter and everything like that has come about, it's been awesome for us to be able to contact them so easily, and yeah, we're really excited by it.
That's a nice dodge, but it didn't answer the
I honestly think it's going to enable us, literally, I mean, we could be sat at home and just literally do a web chat with, you know, whatever, 5,000 fans, or how many people are online.
Well, let's put it another way then. Danny, still going out with Georgia?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. And Tom, still going out with Giovanna?
Yep.
Yeah, that's after 7 years as
Yeah.
well. That's and Dougie, Frankie from the Saturdays? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, still there. Harry, secret.
Secret.
Yeah, no,
You were keeping yours a secret?
No, it's not really secret. But I just,
I was a lovely gentleman.
So that's the point that Holly's making. The
Well,
trouble
yeah.
is that you're going to have to start. You're going to have to tell.
I think like the music industry's changed so much over the years. I think years ago it was that kind of distance, not having that kind of access to bands that kind of made it special. But I think now fans crave with the internet, everything. Fans crave that
And
information.
also, your fans are worldwide as well, so I imagine it's difficult sometimes. You can't just go meet your fans in South America.
No, absolutely. Well, that was one of the things we found out in the last couple of years is that we didn't even know we had fans in like South America and in Europe and stuff, and we it took kind of took a risk and went out and toured there to see if we had them, and the response was just amazing. And it was what's frustrating, I think, not just for the fans but for us, is when you release an album and then it takes sometimes up to 2 years for that album to make it out in other countries around the world. Well, now because of the super site, it's going to be instant all over the world.
I love the fact we were talking about sort of staying together, and a lot of people thought, what are they seen for a while, have they split up? And the different reactions within the band. Harry said if someone actually did leave the band, it'd be absolutely shattered, devastated.
Yeah. I don't know what we'd do.
What would you
when
do?
people ask us, I really don't know.
And then Tom says, well, once you're gone, you're gone.
We got asked if we'd let them back in the band if someone left, and then the name was like, actually, I want to come back. As in, no way. Once you're gone, that's it.
And who was it? Because this is all getting terribly expensive as well. Who was it that actually spilt the coffee down the mixing desk?
Oh yeah. I'm sort of banned from drinking. Stop drinking coffee now, really.
Yeah.
But it was a silly mistake. I'm quite clumsy like that, big hands and that, just not things.
How much damage do you reckon?
Well,
It wasn't £10,000. Oh, it's not worth talking about.
yeah.
Let's go. We've got some expensive kit in our hub.
Yeah,
Let's
stay well away.
Coffee in there. Okay, Samantha, you got some quick questions?
Yes, loads and loads of questions coming in. All your fans wanting to know. Emily Laura Maycock says, why did you choose a vampire theme for Party Girl?
I think we liked it because it was I don't know. I think Vamp is something quite sexy and raunchy. Yeah, exactly as well. Harry just wanted any excuse
I
to
just
take
wanted
his
to
clothes off.
the main part for once.
Harry, I'm so surprised by you.
Next one. Is that another one?
I think we'd all like to know this. Gaz Peck wants to know, whose idea was it to start phoning up for pizza deliveries during gigs?
Whose idea was that?
I think it was Dougie's.
Is that your idea? It could have been mine.
Yeah.
Just a bit.
That is a very good idea.
We timed it.
Pizza of choice, Dougie.
It was we just put like anchovies and stuff. The most disgusting pizza we did.
But what we did is we timed each guy from each city to see which city had the fastest pizza delivery service.
This is going to be the fastest question and answer. We've got 10 seconds to do this one. Next one, Samantha.
Is it true you're doing a reggae album? Neeks wants to know.
No, this is something Danny said. We're not doing a reggae album. No.
I say sometimes we mess about with a bit of reggae, a bit of but we don't.
No, not
Well, listen, it's lovely to see you back, and you're going to be performing
Playing for us at the end of the show.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Thanks for having us. Thanks, guys. Yeah, Party Girl at the end of the show. The album's out in November. No title yet. Gino De Campo's still to come. We've got a very tasty tagliatelle dish that's coming up straight after the break. So whatever you do, don't go away. See you then.